We always underestimate you, but
we do, but that's okay. That's all right.
Those who deal with you underestimate you and live to regret it.
It's always good to be underestimated.
I don't need the money. You probably see the cash. We have a lot of cash. I believe we have substantially in excess of 400 million cash.
$400 million. That is how much available cash Donald Trump told New York prosecutors his business had as of last spring. Now, there is no way to verify that figure, and there is no particular reason we should believe Mr. Trump. But one thing we do know is that he may need at least that much money and possibly even more to pay for the verdicts he is facing in multiple courtrooms.
When I saw Trump, I mean, come on, the guy's a genius.
Yeah.
You know, media goes around telling us that he's stupid.
Right.
He's an idiot.
Right.
The guy's a genius. I mean, look what he did with his, his construction companies and stuff, you know?
Well, he did go bankrupt a couple times.
He did.
Donald Trump campaigned in 2015 and 2016 over doing things like this. He told everybody, I'm the guy that can fix the code because I'm the one that knows every loophole, and I've been taking advantage of them. So we all knew this was happening. To the Mar-a-Lago point, and down the street, there's this $53 million home, but it is a private home, whereas Mar-a-Lago is registered, and for good reason, because it's a club where you can go and party and you can stay as an income-producing club, which is taxed and treated differently. This also isn't the appraisal of just the county commissioner or whatever. This is what the Trump organization said it was worth. In 2020, they self-reported that it was worth $27 million. And now he's going around screaming that they're framing him. Then your own company framed you.
You know, Donald Trump has somehow managed to convince his supporters that he's this world-class genius businessman. But, you know, the truth is that the longer that he sticks around, the more apparent it becomes that he's just a Nepo baby whose entire persona is based on fraud. He's a walking myth.
What do you love about Donald Trump?
I love everything about Donald Trump. I feel he can be trusted and feel comfortable, and it's peace of mind.
And tell me a little bit about what you liked when he was president. What are some of the things he did that you agreed with?
I agreed with everything he did.
One specific?
I can't think on the spot, but everything I'm happy with.
You're out here because you like Donald Trump, I'm guessing.
That's right.
And what did Donald Trump do? You've seen one or two presidents, I'm guessing, in your 40 years. What did Donald Trump do as president that made your life better?
I like the way he doesn't back down. He might not always be correct, but he admits it, and he does not back down when it comes to the country.
What brings you out here? What do you like about Donald Trump?
Everything. What's not to like, you know?
What specifically?
He's for the American people. I mean, look, he's in Pickens, of all places, small town. You know, everybody else would have been in big cities and not caring about places like this, but he made a point to come to small town America, you know. So
I think a lot of people voted for the first time just because they never knew there was fake news and the rigged elections and indoctrinating our children, and everything is the opposite of reality is what everybody tells you and everybody believes. You know, he's the most unifying president ever in history, and all the numbers show it. And probably get record black and Hispanic votes again this election, but they make him out to be the divider. And the most racist president, divisive president, is made out to be the unifier. You know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Tell me what you like about Donald Trump. What is it that you respond to?
He's not fake. He's upfront. You know what he's thinking. He tells the truth as far as, you know.
What do you like about Donald Trump?
You know, I like his honesty and transparency, and I like that he puts America first.
He was a little more honest than the rest of them. He said things that were true, and the others they don't. He seems like more of a man of the people.
Driven up here from New York for a Donald Trump rally, you must really like the guy. Tell me what you like about him.
I love how blunt he is and how straight upright he is and just says it. There's no holding back, and he just says it. And a lot of these people are just selling snake oil and stuff like that, and just telling you things you want to hear and just giving the stuff away, whatever they can give away.
Wow, a lot of emotion.
There's a lot of emotion in this room. Thank you. So the really nice thing is we have lines, and I want to thank Chase and I want to thank Alan, but we have lines going all around the block. They're going all around this block. They've never seen anything like this one.
Oh, good. That's what I was
I just want to tell you, I've wanted to do this for a long time. I have some incredible people that work with me.
Donald Trump, there isn't much not to like about Donald Trump. He's got the heartbeat of America. Everybody I know is behind him. The United States went down 8 years before Trump. It's gone down even further since Biden's been in there, and we're backpedaling. The world's laughing at us because
Where are they laughing at us? Where do you think that's happening?
China's laughing at us. Russia's laughing at us. When Trump was in office, Russia wouldn't even have thought of invading their neighbor. As soon as he left office, what happened? They know Biden's not going to do anything to him.
What do you like so much about him, and how did he make your life better?
The economy, the independence from all the other energy sources, and just he's got the right idea, I think, to put this country where it needs to be.
He's the only one that's ever stood up to people for right and wrong. He does a lot of things wrong, but he does a lot of things right that people appreciate.
I think he's the best president for us, and he wants what's best for the people, not for him.
Man, he's been beat up since before he even came into office, and people think that he's verbally confrontational. Well, wouldn't you be? I mean, I think that he's doing a great job fighting for, he keeps going. Who can do that?
I believe he's the most persecuted president we've ever had, and I think he's worth the trouble.
Well, it's not so much the man, it is all the people in the United States. We are all standing united because he said he's giving us back the country, and we got to stand up and take it.
And honestly, one of the funniest things about Donald Trump is that at the end of the day, he can only believe his BS up to a certain point, right? I mean, he's well aware that he's not actually worth the tens of billions of dollars that he says that he is. When we saw that clip where he was sitting down 12 years ago on the Forbes interview where they're like, we underestimate you a lot. He's like, yeah, you do underestimate me a lot, but you got to leave room for the Donald because I always come back. Everybody loves a comeback story. Speaking of, he may become president again, good Lord, in 2024 this year in a few months. So God help us all. But, that's how he frames it. But at the end of the day, he knows that he's a con artist. I mean, how many workers has he not paid when it came time to pay up the tab? He wasn't able to make money with casinos, 6 bankruptcies. And basically he just wakes up in the morning, as we saw from Michael Cohen, where he's like, today I feel like being worth $8 billion. Today I feel like being worth $10 billion. So just, go jimmy up the numbers and make it so. His supporters, what do you love about Donald Trump? I love everything about the guy. Like, come on, man, y'all aren't serious. You're just a fan. You desperately want to hold on to the image of this guy that you watched on television. You're just a fan of his. That's it. But Republicans have been totally unserious about politics for years, so this is nothing new. Unfortunately, this is the culmination of that.